Hey guys, Nick here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode. We've just climbed like 59 flights of staircase, and we're still infiltrating the Shinra building.
You must be here for our grand tour. Visitors have access to floors 60, 61, 62, as well as floor 63. You will proceed in that order. By the exit of each floor, you will find a device that will allow you to update the keycard in your possession, thereby allowing you to access the next floor. And now begins your grand tour. Please enjoy the Shinra experience.
The Shinra
Why
experience.
This whole thing gotta be such a big pain in the ass.
I don't know about you, but this is kind of weird.
You think everything's going too well?
Yeah, I do. Think this is a trap?
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Let's get this party started.
Alright, so I think like this chapter onwards, I think since the previous chapter onwards,
Gotta get all these damn
things
keycards
have been
fixed.
pretty just straightforward.
Shinra HQ.
So like there's
What did you
no
expect?
side quests, there's nothing like additional.
Guess you know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like coming home, huh?
There is that like VR
Every reactor, every
Coliseum thing though. So
pillar.
so
Like
there's
I
that.
said, a full inspection. There's no telling what kind of damage there might be. If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want to know.
That's a huge ass phone.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested. Sir, perhaps you should try and get some sleep.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting. Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector it's beyond the pale.
Director, I would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
Don't I know it?
Conspiracy. President Shinra? No, I don't think that's President Shinra. Shinra Memorial.
Welcome to the Shinra building, our humble home.
Oh, hell no!
Here in the Memorial Museum, you can learn all about our president, as well as the various divisions that make up the company. And of course, the city of Midgar and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah, shut up!
I think I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
Hey everybody, how's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool.
Yeah, this section is pretty much just gotta wait because they gotta introduce everyone to you. You know, they spend so much time building these assets and animation, so we gotta just see everyone first before moving on. Yeah, I can't get out, even if I wanted to. I can't
Moving along.
because it is a freaking tour.
About the important work we do here. By giving you a closer look at each of our divisions.
Oh, that's how it produces the Shinra logo. Okay.
Because you simply won't believe all the
Sure.
exciting adventures we have here.
Alright.
These all look so familiar.
Because we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
Even the arm? Okay.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope
I
you
always
enjoyed
thought that the arm would have been attached to something else and not just
the wonderful
an arm.
ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock.
Well, this is propaganda, right? Quite literally the definition of propaganda. Robson Cafe. Nope. Still gotta see what they've got to let us see.
Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
This is Midgar, our home.
Unfortunately, we don't have to do the finding the pixels. Well, finding the parts, puzzle pieces of Mako. Sorry, Midgar,
And keep Midgar running day and night.
because that was a thing in the previous game. You had to find all the pieces and then put them together.
Limitless resource. At Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do.
They're gonna make you wait. They might as well play an animation like this, right?
Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
1/10,000 scale.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into their bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced
I wonder who
science
voiced
and
the guy.
technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall. Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience.
Cosmo Theater.
Please relax and enjoy the show.
So they pretty much what they did is, instead of making you wait till like maybe part 2 or part 3 before they show like what Shinra is actually doing, I think it's an interesting contrast as well, because those who play the original game would remember like seeing like this visual representation of what Shinra is doing in Cosmo Canyon. Of course, it's the like live stream and all that. So it's funny to see Shinra taking that information, like taking that style, and making it into like their own stuff.
In the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients.
And it's very Final Fantasy as well with the airship and stuff.
Many millennia before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet. And
I mean, if this was in Final Fantasy 9, I don't think it'll
develop the means
like look
to
any
harness
different.
this bountiful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto
Is that
her
Bahamut?
promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise. Alas, the ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization. But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we've harnessed the power of Mako.
I'm curious if they're going to expand the other locations as much as they did with
In
this,
some blessed corner of
with
the world,
Midgar.
a green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised
Wow,
land.
that's
We shall not rest until our dream
okay.
is realized.
That's very Final Fantasy VIII. What location was that? The like one of the last locations in that game. That city where you ran around, futuristic city. So I saw some people, okay, spoilers, obviously. So some people were saying that this is like remembering what happened before.
No!
So this is like a potential parallel universe slash previous previous timeline kind of thing.
Dear. Oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter.
Well, that might be possible. I just feel that's very
This tea might as well be boiled
overdone
hog
lately.
water.
Cause like a lot of media, especially from Japan, it keeps on trying to do that.
It couldn't possibly have
Even
been.
the latest rebuild of Evangelion also feels that way as
And
well.
not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a warning. That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor. What was that about?
Like I said, nothing you should show a kid.
Yeah, so like this is like, is it something that happened before and they didn't manage to stop it, which is why you have these
Congratulations! You can call
what
yourself
was their name again?
a Shinra expert.
Harbingers of Fate or something like that.
Tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra. Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume. My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar. The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Guess we're supposed to follow. Look at this place.
Well, Well, this place has definitely improved compared
what?
to the
You
previous
telling
one,
me
which
the
was
mayor's
just
some
basically
kinda
side
crazy
rooms
bookworm?
with books. So they've classed this place up a little bit more. So in the original game, there is this character as well, but he felt more like just a disgruntled employee,
You hear?
and pretty much just said, "Oh, bomb" or something like that. I can't remember exactly his words, but he was basically just a disgruntled employee and wanted to do something to give you a side quest, and you found out the side quest, and he just said something like bomb, and he was like, "Wow, yeah, I want to do this and that to Shinra or something like that." So to change that character from someone like that into like an Avalanche member.
I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service. I must say you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Huh?
I wonder who's been cleaning up all your messes.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death.
I didn't scare the
Hear
accountant.
the alarm? No? You're welcome.
They didn't take that into account.
I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say what?
Huh. Is it really that surprising to you? You've seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet
Was he
in the
mayor
damned archives.
in the previous
nerve.
version of the game?
Those stupid Shinra
Ah, yes,
pricks
yes,
thought I'd
yes,
just
yes.
shut up and accept their
He
treatment.
doesn't really tell you that until
They
the
were
end, I
wrong.
think.
Dead wrong.
Huh. Well, this ought to make things easier.
We need to break into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
Well, I mean, if it's along the
We're here
way.
to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay. They did you wrong like
I think
us,
the
but
dialogue
we'll make
is
it
more or
right.
less the same.
So just calm down. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths.
Let me see that key card of yours.
Okay.
Here you are.
Well, okay. So no, I was just thinking about after this is the employees' recreational area.
And then what are we
So this guy is
supposed to
below the employees.
Look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is... The mayor is the best! Midgar's mayor is nothing less! Everyone says he's cooler than the rest!
But
Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you found your man. You got it?
Sure. Right. One thing I wanted to see is Barrett. Oh, he does have it. No, I was just thinking, should I give Hart another $10,000, 10,000 gil, sorry, just to get the item?
I still can't believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
Alright, let's just move on. I don't think there's anything else in this section here. Well, that was a waste of a turn, but it's okay. 3,000 gil. Yeah, so it's interesting that the library is below the recreational area.
So, about this precious promised land of yours. Come now, Aerith, you misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work. Our great work, my dear. You're the spitting image of her now. I regret it to this day. If she had only trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently. What a terrible tragedy to lose the last of the pure-blooded ancients. Though not completely, would you like to see your mother? Albeit through the lens of one of my microscopes. Did you really think we'd leave such a precious specimen to rot in the gutter? We collected and cataloged every last bit of her. Hair, skin, organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death
This
as
is where
in
the
life.
dialogue came from.
As you, my
Because I think
dear,
I completely skipped this section of the game.
right down to her cellular structure.
So when I was watching,
And
what
there
was
it
his
is,
name?
that same elegance. Oh, yes. Time for yet another meeting. Sit tight.
Let me look up the name while this cutscene is still going. Matthew Chesman, yeah, that's right. So when I was watching his Fun and Fantasy VII parody, I was like,
Here's the 63rd
was Hojo this creepy?
where loyal Shinra employees
And yes,
relax
okay,
and
he
recharge.
was.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
Oh, this is why I play games multiple times sometimes, because you
Stay
completely
focused.
forget
We need to find
like
this
some
guy.
of the stuff that happens
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
game.
Guess I better get working on my conversation skills.
They look busy.
Plate did just fall.
What kind of particulates in the air?
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit better.
The support is getting overwhelmed by calls. We'll have to resort to AI operators.
Let's find our contact.
Not seeing any security around. One less thing to worry about. Where are you, Mr. Collaborator?
I think we just need to start talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
Okay, so I know exactly which one it is. I don't think they'll change it.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Does training in that thing really make you better?
You work here? I don't recognize you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor.
Is the best. I was told to expect you.
Yeah,
Great access
with
to upper
further.
floor.
That's not much further.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
All right. Oh.
Well, well. You gonna call it quits?
Oh. I didn't know I had to go in. Sorry. Can I just do it on classic? I don't think it matters, does it? It is a combat simulator.
Don't overdo it.
Don't look now.
Strike hard and fast. Yeah. Stay down.
I got this. Brace yourself.
Bring it.
Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it. Give them hell.
He didn't say I needed to do it in hard, so...
Let's move, move, move!
Not so fast.
Well, I hope that works.
All right,
Okay.
I've seen enough. I'm a man of my word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. Won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
Alright, so with that, I think time's almost up for me. So I'm going to stop here. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop here and we'll continue on with the sneaking around in the next episode. So with that, I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.